Okay, so hello everyone. So our today's topic is actually the system of the linear equation, and on today's topic we are actually going to talking about the addition method. Okay, so we are actually going to let me actually zoom in a little bit. Okay, so we are actually going to talking about the additional method, about how we actually solving for linear equation in a system. Okay, so that's not really important information over here. Like there's not much definition or property over here. So I will basically explain how to how to use additional method in a problem. Okay, yeah. How to use additional method. Okay, I will just basically explain how we actually using the additional method in the problem. So let's actually drop it. Let's actually drop into the question section. Okay, so here the question says solve each system by addition. Okay, if a unique solution does not exist, state whether the system is consistent or dependent. Okay, so maybe I'm doing some recall over here. So a unique solution. Okay, a unique solution means one solution. Okay, a unique solution means there's only one solution. Okay, if a unique solution does not exist, state whether the system is consistent. Consistent means I think is here state the system is inconsistent. Okay, inconsistent means no solution. And dependent means infinity many solution. Okay, yeah, I think there's some problem with this question because if I here say if a unique solution means one solution does not exist, say whether the system is inconsistent means no solution, or dependent means infinity many solution. Okay, so here let's actually do the question one. So let me take a look. So I got totally three questions. Okay, I got totally three questions. So if you think some of the questions are easy for you, so make sure you skip it. Okay, otherwise I will talking all those questions in detail. Okay. So let's move into question one. So here I'm gonna talking about the additional method. Okay, additional method. Okay. So how we so there are a couple steps. Okay, and you actually there are a couple steps. So to make things make things a little bit easy. So the first step is you trying to okay. So let's actually talking about this question first. Okay, so we have this equation over here. So as you can see, the first step is okay. Let me actually write down. Okay, try to find try to remove. Okay, so we are actually trying to remove either x or y. Okay, try to remove either x or y. So how you actually decide? So you just need to remove one of them. Okay, so you try to remove either x or y. So find the most the most easy one to remove it. Okay, so basically the first step is you trying to remove either x or y. Okay, and the how you decide, how you make a decision over here is you try to find the most easy one to actually remove it. So let's go back to the question right now. So as you can see, the most easy one over here is actually x. So you may ask me why the most easy one to actually remove over here is actually x. Okay, so 7 is actually x. The x is easy to remove because simply because you can just simply multiply 7 on both sides. Okay, also you can see after we actually multiply 7 on both sides, then x actually is gonna get cancelled, right? So that's the meaning of the remove. Okay, so let me actually show you right now. So here, after we here we suppose we have this equation 1 and then we have this equation 2. Okay, and over here we multiply 7 on both sides, right? So you can see the new equation is actually 7x minus 35y, right? And then it's equal to 13 multiplied 7. 13 multiplied 7 is actually 91. Okay, it's actually 91. And we say this equation 3. Okay, and now you can see we having 7x, we having both 7x, right? So we having both 7x, so you know that we can actually remove x, right? Okay, so let's talking about the second step. Okay, the step 2. Step 2 is you solve for either x or y. Okay, okay, let me actually add a little more detail, I think. Okay, so okay, step 2 is basically okay, so okay, I think it's fine. So solve for neither x or y. So basically the step over here is the next step over here is you try to using. Okay, so as on step 1 I tell you guys, you try to remove neither x and y, right? So you try to remove neither x and y. So basically how you actually remove it, it's basically you're using this statement. Okay, you try to remove it, 7x minus 35y, and then minus 1 is basically 7x plus 2y, right? It's simply equal to 91 minus 17. Okay, so after that everything is just gonna get cancelled. Okay, so this is how you actually removing things. Okay, minus 2y is actually equal to 91 minus 17, which is 74. Okay, so I think this is quite understandable, right? So you try to remove it. So this kind of like it's a method. Okay, so negative x is a cancel. Now we are actually on step 2, right? So step 2 is we try to solve for neither x or y. Here we trying to solve x, right? So here is you're gonna continue. Okay, negative 30 7, y is actually equal to 74. Y is equal to 74 divided by negative 37. Okay, and you're getting the solution negative 2. Okay. So step 3. Find the other one. Okay, try to find the other one. Try to find the other variable. Sorry for the writings. Try to find the other variable by plugging any equation. Okay, so now we find y is actually negative 2. So in order to find x, you basically plug it into any equation. Okay, you basically plug in any equation. So you were getting the same value. Okay, but when you actually plugging the here the thing is that when you actually plug in, plug into the easy equation. Okay, the easy equation. So that's the thing you need to keep in mind. So you are actually getting the same value. You are actually getting the same value. You were getting the same value, the same x from both equations. So you basically want to plug in into the easy one. Okay, plug into the easy equation. Here I think the first one is actually much more easy. So let's plug in. Okay, so let me actually write it down the first one. So the first equation is actually 7x plus 2y is equal to 17. Okay, so now we got y is actually negative 2. 7x, so basically you plug in 7x plus 2 multiply y is negative 2. Negative 2 is equal to 17. Okay, 7x is equal to 21. Okay, x is just gonna be 3, right? So now, as you can see, now you're finding the solution. So so here we having a unique solution, right? We having a unique solution, 3 negative 2, right? So this is our unique solution. Okay, 3 negative 2. Okay, so since over here this one is actually a unique solution, we don't have to state it's inconsistent or dependent. We don't have to do that. Okay, so so that's basically the steps. The steps. I know it feel like a little bit confused. Okay, but I already try my best to to actually explain this method. Okay. I already tried my best to actually explain this method. Okay, so on the next question, I will basically just tell you guys how you actually doing those problems much more faster. Okay, but over here, since this one is the first problem, I will try to show all the steps and all the logic. Okay, so now let's move into question 2. Okay, question 2, as I say, I will show you guys how you actually doing those questions a little bit much more faster. Okay, so basically, as you can see, we try to remove some of the variable, right? So over here you basically multiply. Okay, so you multiply by 4. Okay, because you can see over here we have a negative 4y. right? And then if you multiply by 4 on the upper equation, so here we have equation 1 and then equation 2, right? Equation 2 we having this negative 4y, and on equation 1 we only having a single y, right? So you can ask, this is the most easy, one. So you just basically, this is the most easy way, right, to actually remove y, right? Okay, so now the next thing what you're gonna do is you try to so we try to solve this over here. Okay, so 12x plus 4y is equal to negative 20. Okay, so now this equation 3. So now the next step what you're gonna do is basically using equation 2. Okay, equation 2 plus equation 3. Okay, equation 2 is 5x minus 4y, and then plus the equation over here. Okay, 12x plus 4y is equal to 20, and then plus negative 20, right? Okay, so we are using those two equations. Okay, 20 plus negative 20 plus negative 20. Okay, so as you can see, 4y and then 4y get cancelled, right? And then 12x plus 5x, right? 12x plus 5x is actually 17x. 70x is actually equal to 0, right? 70x is actually equal to 0. Okay, so our final solution over here is actually x equal to 0, right? Okay, let me take a look. 70x is equal to 0, so x equal to 0, yes. Okay, and so now you find x is actually equal to 0, so you basically plugging into the equation. Okay, basically plugging into the equation. You can basically plug in any equation as you want it. Okay, so let me take a look which one is the easiest one. So I think equation 1 is the easiest one to actually plug in. Okay, so I think this part may be a little bit confused. So let me actually write a little bit more better. Okay. Let me actually remove this because I think this is quite confusing. So let me actually remove it. Okay, so I think here is 3. Yes, here is definitely equal to 3, 4. So of course we have multiplied by 4. Okay, so let me actually write a little more better because I think there's some confusion between those equations though. This one is actually equal to 4. 3x plus y equal to 4 multiplied by negative 5. Okay, I think right now this is quite clear. Okay, let me actually draw a line to identify it. Okay, so now we basically plugging into equation 1. Equation 1 is 3x plus y is equal to negative 5. Okay, our x over here is 0. Plus 5 equal to negative 5. Y is just simply negative 5. Right? Okay. So let's take a look about this question again. X equal to 0 or negative 5. Yeah, everything seems right. So as you can see, you can actually doing those questions really fast if you actually know how to actually do it. Okay, I already say all the logic over here. So here, as you can see, we having a unique solution. Okay, we having a unique solution, which is 0 and then negative 5. Okay, we having a unique solution, so we don't have to state it inconsistent or dependent. Okay. Okay, so let's move into the next question. Okay, so since this one is actually the last question, basically plus the video and then try to do this question by yourself. Okay, plus the video. Okay, so now let's actually do the question together. Okay, so basically, so over here, you first look at the question and then you try to find the easiest variable. You can remove it, right? Okay, but you can see we having a 2x and then we having a 5x, we having a 3y, and then we having a 4y. So there's actually no easy way to actually removing things, right? So so there's actually no easy way. So basically over here you have to do it the hard way. Okay, so the thing we have to multiply both sides is you have to multiply 4 on the, or this, we say this equation 1. Okay, you have to multiply 4 on both sides of the equation 1. Okay, negative 12 multiplied by 4, right? And then we try to you try to simplify it. Okay, the 8x plus 12y, right? And then this gets cancelled, and then the bottom becomes 3. So it's negative 1 over 3. This is equation 3. Okay, so let me actually move it down a little bit because there's not many space. Okay, so over here you are actually you basically multiply by 3 on equation 2. Okay, 5x plus 4y equal to 2 over 3 multiplied by 3. Okay, so let me move it down. Okay, so as you can see, we simplify it. Okay, 50x plus 12y is equal to 3 cancel, it becomes 2. This is equation 4. So as you can see, after I doing those multiplication, we have it now. We can actually cancel y, right? So now we are actually able to actually cancel y, right? So let me take a look. Okay, so over here the process, what we have to do is we're using 4 minus 3. Okay, 4 is basically 15x plus 12y, and then you minus 8x and then minus 12y is equal to 2 minus negative 1 over 3. Okay, yeah, so now you do those, you simplify it. Okay, negative 12y, positive 2y, it get cancelled, right? 15x minus 8x is actually 7x, right? Okay, yeah, okay, yeah, so it's 7x, and on the other part what we have is 2 plus 1 over 3, right? So it's basically 3 over 7. Okay, let me take a look again. Yeah, okay, I think we're getting the right answer. Okay, so let me actually move it down a little bit. Okay, we don't have much space, so what we have is 7 over 3 multiplied by 1 over 7, right? Okay, so as you can see, 7 and then 7 get cancelled, and then the final the variable what we find for x is basically 1 over 3. Okay, yeah, the variable what we find is for x is 1 over 3. So now you just have to plug in into any equation, right? So for now you basically try to plug it into any equation. So the equation which is easy for you to actually finding y, right? So you take a look about the equation 1 and 2, and then you try to find the one which is a little bit easier for you to actually find y. Okay, and I think okay, I think both of them are not quite easy. Both of them you can basically plug in, because there's no no way to right away to find it. So I think both equations is fine. But so over here, I'm gonna plug in this x equal to -1/3 into equation 2. Okay, into equation 2. Equation 2 is 5x plus 4y is equal to 2/3. Okay. So here you plug in x, you plug in x equal to 1/3 plus 4y is equal to 2/3. Okay, 4y is basically equal to 2/3, and then you minus 5/3. This part, okay. 2/3 minus 5/3. That's right. Yeah. 4y is equal to negative 1, I think. Yeah, negative 1. Let me take a look again. 2 minus 5 is negative 3. So 3 and 3 cancel is negative 1. Yes. And y, for finally, y what we find is negative 1/4. Okay, so let me take a look again. Yes. Yeah. Okay. So as you can see over here, we also got in a unique solution. Okay. Yeah. A unique solution. A unique solution. Okay, a unique solution, which is 1/3 and the negative 1/4. Okay. So this is our final solution of this problem. Okay, we got a unique solution 1/3 as a negative 1/4. Okay. Okay, so hopefully you guys does get the right answer. Okay. So basically, we basically in this section, right? So in this section we basically talking about how you actually using the additional method, right? So we don't really having any really important definition or property over here. So instead I basically show you guys how the order process, how you actually thinking about how you actually do it, right? Okay. So make sure to actually subscribe to my channel. All right, so make sure to actually subscribe to my channel. Okay, like the video. Okay, so if you're still having any question, please leave a comment below. Okay, so if you're still having some question, like any question, please leave a comment below. I will try to answer those problems as soon as possible. Okay. So subscribe to my channel, like the video, also turn on the notify on. Okay, I will keep uploading video. Okay, so hopefully you guys learn something from this video. See you guys on the next video.